Graduates, family, and friends, welcome to Beasley Coliseum. The ceremony will begin in about 5 minutes, so find your way to your seats. Good afternoon, everyone. In the event of an evacuation or in case of an emergency, please proceed immediately to the stairwells and exit the building in a safe, calm, and orderly fashion. For your ease, exits can be found all the way around the concourse. And now, the processional of the 128th Spring Commencement Ceremony of Washington State University will begin. In gratitude to and in recognition of our incredible faculty, please welcome Faculty Senate Chair Eric Sheldon. Dr. Sheldon is bearing the University Mace, an ancient symbol of authority. This mace serves as a reminder that universities are custodians, both of the enduring traditions of learning and of the power they bestow upon those who come to learn. It is also a reminder that the learning process has not always been comfortable or easy. Accompanying Dr. Sheldon is his honor guard, Tania Henriques, President of the Associated Students of Washington State University Pullman, and A.J. Barman, President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association. This is the last of 3 ceremonies being held today. At this ceremony, we will recognize students from the Carson College of Business with 553 undergraduates, 72 masters, and 5 doctoral graduates. We're also recognizing the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication with 156 undergraduates, 15 masters, and 3 doctoral graduates. And finally, the College of Education, Sport, and Human Sciences with 222 undergraduates, 32 masters, and 10 doctoral graduates. We proudly salute all WSU graduates. Now entering the platform party, made up of Washington State University administration, leaders of our university's governing bodies, college deans, vice chancellors, regents, the chancellor, provost, and president. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Washington State University ROTC Color Guard, followed by our national anthem led by Julie Ann Wick, Associate Professor of Music. We ask that college sign bearers please lower your signs. And will the audience please remain standing and join us in singing Washington State University's alma mater? We will be led by McKenna Wegden, a current School of Music master's student majoring in music.
Washington, my Washington, the crimson and the gray, 'tis the song of
WSU families and friends, please be seated. And please welcome Chris Riley Tillman, Provost and Executive Vice President of WSU.
Good afternoon. As Provost of WSU, I would like to welcome you to this first graduating class of 2025 to the 128th Spring Commencement. And thank you for all attending this truly joyous occasion. What a great day to be a Coug. I'd also like to recognize that Washington State University Pullman is located on the homelands of the Nez Perce tribe and the Palouse people, who have lived in this region for time immemorial. We express our deepest respect for and gratitude towards these original and current caretakers of our region. All right, before we get started on the script, I want to try something here really quickly. I hear that this is the graduation that has the most excited students and most excited parents and supporters. Okay. That was a good start. I mean, that was kind of like the last two, but I mean a good start. But let's try something here. I'm going to do something we do a little bit at WSU that I'm hoping is going to be a bit of a theme through today's graduation. When I say go Cougs, all right, let's try that one more time. Go Cougs. All right, that's what we want every time through the rest of today's graduation. Yeah. Commencement is the highlight of each academic semester of this great university. Today, we recognize the commitment our graduates have made to the betterment of themselves, their families, and to the world. I don't know if it's fully sunk in yet, but you are a college graduate. I think technically my boss, the president, would say it's after she tells you can move it from the left to the right, but regardless, by the end of this, you'll be a college graduate. You've done what few people in the world start and even fewer finish. And you walked your educational journey in one of the most challenging times that I can recall. But you did it. You're a college graduate, and more importantly, you're a college graduate of one of the best universities in the world, Washington State University, WSU. You're a Coug, you're a part of the family. We like that cheering section back there. They're winning right now. And as you think about that journey, you've had individuals in your life who've helped, guided, and supported you along that path. Speaking of supporters, would all the WSU faculty, staff, and administrative personnel please stand if you're able? These dedicated educators, researchers, and sometimes cheerleaders have played a particularly important role in the lives of the graduates we honor today. Your service is critically important to the university and the success of our students. Please join me in thanking them for their service. It's obvious by the absolutely spectacular attendance here today that these graduates have had a lot of support outside of the campus as well. Would all the Coug parents please stand and remain standing? Cougar grandparents, great-grandparents, husbands, wives, partners, family members, children, and friends, please stand. We admire you all for the job you've done. Thank you. This is going to be a rowdier crowd. I like this. I join everyone here in celebrating today's graduates. We are proud of each and every one of you. Sharing in that Cougar pride are members of WSU's governing body, the Board of Regents. With us today, we have Regents Brett Blankenship, Judy McDonald, who's also a math faculty member, and Cassandra Vogel, who received her master's earlier today. And is evidently pretty popular. Thank you for being here today and for what you do for our university. Speaking of folks that are proud of you, I'd also take a moment to mention a few of our party members who support our Cougs grads. Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Ramondo Nash. Associate Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, Jenna Hyatt. Vice President for Research, Kim Christian. And Dean of the Honors College, Grant Norton. Thank you for being here today. And now, to welcome this first graduating class of 2025, I am pleased to introduce A.J. Barnum, the President of the Graduate Student and Professional Students Association, Tania Hendricks, President of the Associated Students of Washington State University, and another individual who's going to jump into the line and graduate today with the College of Education, and Katie Cohen, the President of the Washington State University Alumni Association. A.J.?
Good afternoon, WSU graduates. As the president of the Graduate and Professional Student Association here at Washington State University, I want to express my joy on behalf of the GPSA. Congratulations to each of you on reaching this amazing milestone. It is a remarkable accomplishment. You have worked hard to be sitting where you are today, so carry your degree with pride. It is a great pleasure to speak to all the graduate and professional students receiving their degrees today. It may or may not occur to you, however, you are among the most educated people in the world right now, and you deserve every inch of it. While this is likely to the end school for most of you, do not let this be the end of your education. Moving forward, you will go on to guide cutting-edge research, you will advance life-saving technology, you will fight for social justice causes, and you will positively contribute to the global family. Lastly, while you may feel that you are being ejected into a world of uncertainty, know that your time here at WSU has equipped you to navigate the challenges you will encounter in the months and years that lie ahead of your newly developed skill and leadership. I implore you to use them for good. To the undergraduates, thank you for your endless spirit and enthusiasm and being the best partner we can ever dream of. You showed us what it truly means to be a Coug. To the graduate and professional students, your work, research, accomplishment, and your zeal to fight against all the odds made you the expert you are. My greatest hope for each one of you is that the challenges and triumph you have faced during your graduate experience continue to shape and influence you wherever life takes you the next. Once again, congratulations everyone on your academic achievements. GPSA wishes you best of luck. And as we always say, go Cougs.
Shout out College of Education. Good afternoon, Cougs. To all the alumni, faculty, staff, families, friends, and most importantly, the incredible graduates sitting before me, welcome to the 2025 Washington State University Spring Commencement Ceremony. Today, we come together to celebrate the years of hard work, dedication, unforgettable memories, and success each of you have achieved. This day isn't just a milestone marking the end of an academic journey, it's the beginning of a new chapter for each of you filled with possibility and purpose. For many of you, today will be bittersweet. As you say goodbye to a town that's become your second home and friends who've become your family, take a moment to truly appreciate how far you've come, the challenges you overcome, and the person you've become. This is your achievement, and it deserves to be celebrated. Washington State University has shaped each of you uniquely. You leave here as someone who has not only earned a degree, but also learned what it means to be part of a community. Each of you came to WSU with a story, and now each of you will leave with a new one. As you sit here today, look at the people you're surrounded with. These are the people you've created a community with, the people you've shared years of memories with, and the people you will always share a home with. WSU will always be our home away from home. So as you set out to enter a new chapter of your lives, remember that you carry with you not just your degree, but the heart of a Coug. Wherever life takes you next, remember that you are part of this Coug family that celebrates you today and always. Congratulations, class of 2025. Here's to all that lies ahead. Thank you, and as always, go Cougs!
Good afternoon. Congratulations to you, the graduating class of 2025. As president of the Alumni Association Board of Directors and a proud 2014 Global Campus grad, it is my honor to be among the first to welcome you to the Cougar alumni family. Today, you officially join a family that is over 250,000 strong. So now, when you walk by someone with Coug gear on and you say, "Go Cougs," it's on a whole other level. The next few years are full of promise and opportunity, so staying connected to your Cougar family is extremely important. We invite you to join our new career networking platform, Cougs Connect. It provides the opportunity to network with Cougs nationwide, from job listings to reconnecting with those with whom you've shared common experiences. Cougs Connect promises to broaden your circle. It's free, so sign up today to explore the platform, search for friends, and connect with Cougs nationwide, worldwide even. The Alumni Association has 52 chapters and clubs across the United States, both geographic and affinity-based, making it easy to engage and find opportunities to stay connected wherever you go. You can find chapter and club contacts on our website or social media and see the amazing events we have going on all over the country. Ranked number 8 in the country by Princeton Review, the strength of our alumni community is vast. Your association serves all Cougs, including special programs and events designed specifically for you as recent grads. Find out more with communications dedicated to keeping you informed, engaged, and connected. Your vast Cougar network wants to help you succeed in your career and in your personal pursuits. Cougs helping Cougs. You already know this. It's what we do. A fantastic way to stay connected and make the most of that Cougar network is through a WSU AA membership. You'll find a special offer just for new grads by following the QR code on your diploma insert. Today, you have the extraordinary opportunity to participate in a very important WSU tradition, ringing the victory bell. Located directly in front of the Alumni Center, the bell has been part of the WSU campus since 1892. Originally, it signaled the start and end of classes, but since 1930, it is only rung on 2 very special occasions. First, after a Cougar football victory, and second, to celebrate your own victory as new graduates. So I hope you will join me today after commencement with your family and ring the victory bell to celebrate your tremendous achievement of hard work and dedication. The Alumni Center will be open until 6:30 tonight, and I hope you will stop by. Once again, congratulations, welcome to the Cougar alumni family, and go Cougs!
Great job, AJ, Tania, and Katie. We are here to share in the celebration of the success of our students. I would like to especially recognize the outstanding individuals carrying the Gonfalon banners. These students were chosen by their respective colleges for their high academic achievement, dedication, and inspiration to their class. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Maggie Kistler from the Carson College of Business, earning a Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality and Business Management. Right, business just set a standard there, so let's see how these next two goes. Emma Dukakis from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, earning a Bachelor of Arts in Strategic Communication. Delaney Erickson from the College of Education, Sports, and Human Sciences, earning a Bachelor of Science in Sports Management. And representing the Honors College, Grace Laframboise, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Strategic Communication from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication. Congratulations to these incredible students for a remarkable job and all of their hard work. A round of applause for these outstanding seniors. Thank you. You may be seated. I bring to your attention the various honor cords, medallions, and stoles worn by some of our graduating students. Students who have demonstrated exceptional academic performance, obtaining a 3.5 or better GPA, are wearing the WSU Custom Honor Cord of crimson and gray. Would the scholarship recipients of the President's Honor Roll students, graduates of the Honors College, and those students who are members of any national honor society, please stand and remain standing. There we go. There we go. While we recognize others in this great class, please hold off on your applause until the end of the next set of introductions. Any of the students who are the first university graduates in your family, will you please stand? Students earning 2 or more degrees today, please stand. Students receiving their degree through Global Campus or another WSU campus, please stand, keep standing. Any students who served in our nation's armed forces or is a dependent, please stand. Any student that grew up outside of the United States, please stand. And any student that's proud to be a Coug, please stand. I'm pretty proud of that trick there. Thank you for all standing. Everyone, a round of applause for all of these grads. Go, Cougs. Hey, we've got this place till 5:30, so if you want to keep going, I'm teasing. Thank you all. You may be seated. Now, please welcome the 12th president of WSU, Elizabeth Cantwell, to the podium.
Hi there, graduates, and to your family and the faculty and your friends and all the people who have supported you in being here. This is an extraordinary day. I've been here for 4 weeks. It is my great honor to stand before you as the president and celebrate your moment. You've been here longer than I have, but it is an incredible experience to be able to stand here and congratulate you. Today is a testament to your hard work, resilience, determination, and most of all, commitment. And if I may say so, your timing could not be more critical. This is my first commencement as the president of WSU, and I can't imagine a more interesting time to be graduating. Today, we celebrate not just the completion of your degrees, we celebrate your launch into a future that will shape entire industries, that will change communities, change lives. You are part of a massive global change moment. so we're not going to sugarcoat it. You're entering a world that's undergoing deep transformation. Technology is, you thought you experienced technology moving at warp speed, but it is getting faster. Political and environmental instability are reshaping things that we once assumed to be constants. And yet, here you are, graduates of a land-grant research university, armed with knowledge, armed with the capacity to learn, armed with courage, and armed with a sense of purpose. So land-grant universities like ours were started a long time ago, but they were really born at the end of the Civil War, during a time of extreme national reckoning, and at the beginning of the last industrial revolution, as we are at the beginning of an information-driven industrial revolution. So leaders then recognized that knowledge and practical problem solving were essential to a stronger, more inclusive America, and I hope you can see that that mission endures. It is extremely important here. So now it's your mission. Whether you studied agriculture, engineering, the arts, business, education, science, you have joined a lineage of people who are called to serve, to make progress happen in real time, to think and build and heal and act. The world doesn't just need your degrees, it needs your judgment. It needs your moral compass. Now more than ever, it needs your willingness to engage in complexity, not shrink from it. So what do I mean by that? I think often about the difference between complicated and complex. Complicated problems have a solution. They're fixed formulas. There's a right answer. It's complicated, but there's a right answer. The problems facing the world today, think about climate change, think about global public health, think about disinformation or inequity. These are complex problems. There is no fixed formula. There is no single solution. These require leaders who are continuously curious, collaborative, bold enough to try, fail, try again, and succeed eventually. And that's exactly what WSU has trained you to be. To each of you, your education is not a mere credential. It's a beginning. It's a foundation from which you will grow, and every time you stumble, you will rebuild from this foundation and contribute in ways that you can't even imagine right now. You're leaving this institution at a time when higher education itself is under stress, from shifting public sentiment to tightening budgets, questions about value. I want to be very direct here, because these challenges are real, but so is our Coug resilience, and you are recipients of that resilience. Just like you and the world you are going into, this university is evolving. We are embracing new ideas. We are embracing new models, new partnerships. We are investing in the future of research, learning, public impact, and we are doing it with a clarity of purpose. So you, the class of 2025, are proof that we are doing something right. Take what you have learned here and keep building. It's absolutely critical. Be agents of change, not because it's easy, it won't be, but because the future absolutely demands it. So lead with integrity. Don't be afraid to speak the truth when it matters. Whether your voice is loud or soft, understand that your voice will matter most when you use it on behalf of others. And remember this, you are not leaving WSU, you are taking us with you. You are Cougs now and forever, and if I know nothing, it is that the world needs Cougs more than ever. So you are ambassadors. You carry with you, you carry forward a spirit of innovation, of service, of tenacity that defines this institution and now defines you. Whether you're headed to a boardroom, to a classroom, to a farm, to a not-for-profit, or just back to help your family, you carry with you an imprint of this place that believes in your possibility. So I'm going to leave you with a final thought. When I was a student, I never fully, like even a little bit, really grasped what the responsibility of my education was. I do grasp that now, and I ask you to remember that the knowledge that you received and the learning mindset are not destinations, they're a call to action. And we need you to hear that call and take it up. So stretch your minds, ask hard questions, be brave in the face of ambiguity, and always, go Cougs! Huge congratulations, class of 2025. We can't wait to see the future that you build. So now I'm going to talk about futures being built because we have the opportunity to hear from a Coug grad and alumna who has gone on to reach tremendous success since her time here at WSU. And I think she really embodies the spirit of WSU. She started a company in her living room called IT Cosmetics that became one of the largest beauty companies in the country. And she sold it to L'Oreal in a $1 billion deal, becoming the first woman to hold a CEO title of a brand in their 100-plus year history. She's currently on the Forbes America's Self-Made Women's list. She's a 2-time New York Times best-selling author. She's host of one of the top podcasts in the country, The Jamie Kern-Lima Show, and you can see her this season as a guest shark on the TV show Shark Tank. We are very pleased to welcome entrepreneur, author, and philanthropist Jamie Kern-Lima back to WSU. Please help me welcome Jamie to the podium.
Go Cougs! I love you. I love you, Cougs. Woo! I love you too. I am so honored, so grateful to be here. President Cantwell, faculty, alumni, families, friends, and most importantly, the powerful, resilient, history-making class of 2025. Congratulations! Today is your day, and in a powerful way, it's also your beginning. And I know firsthand that beginnings can feel scary, because it wasn't that many years ago where I sat right here in this exact stadium right where you're at, about to graduate. I was filled with big hopes and dreams, and while I wore a cap and gown inside of this room, I wore an apron outside of the room while waitressing at Denny's just down the road from here to pay for tuition. And I had no idea that one day I would build a $1 billion company from my living room, right? In fact, I spent most of my time actually wondering if my big goals and dreams were even possible for someone like me. I was broke. I was filled with so much self-doubt. I worried, that my past mistakes might somehow disqualify me from my dreams. I wasn't super well connected. I wasn't certain. But what I had and what you have right now is something far more powerful. The power of possibility that's already inside of you right now. And today, I want to talk to that part of you. The part that's wondering, am I ready? Am I enough? Can these wild and crazy dreams I have, the ones I don't even tell anyone else about, can they really happen for someone like me? And my challenge for you today is this: I dare you. I dare you to believe in you. And I'm gonna share 3 stories, and they're not just about my journey, they're about yours. Because what changed my life can change yours too if you dare to claim it. And I believe the future belongs to those who are willing to dare, who are willing to dare to believe in themselves, who are willing to dare to fail, and who are willing to dare to be first. And right now, I want to ask you to dare to imagine. What would you do if you fully believed in you. I have learned time and time again that it is so important to dare to believe even when it feels like no one else does. Growing up, I would watch Oprah in my living room every single day, and I would dream of one day, like her, sharing other people's stories with the world. So after WSU and after grad school, long before I created It Cosmetics, I chased a dream to become a TV news anchor. Well, I sent out countless audition tapes, but the rejection letters kept flooding in, many saying, "You're great on camera, but your skin isn't." I have rosacea, it gets really bright red, it's bumpy, and no makeup would cover it. And I was told again and again that I wasn't the right look for the job. But I kept going, and I landed an internship at Cap TV in Yakima, Washington, where, where I actually worked for free. I borrowed my Aunt Karen's station wagon to be able to drive to and from work. She's actually right up here in the audience today. I remember the door panel, it would fall off anytime I took it through the car wash. But I was so grateful, y'all. I was so grateful, and I was determined. And eventually I got hired as the main morning anchor at KNDU TV in Tri-Cities, Washington, Tri-Cities, and then the weekend anchor at KPTV in Portland, Oregon. And I thought, one day I'm gonna host a show so big I can interview Oprah. And y'all, I envisioned it, I prayed for it, but what I didn't realize was that my dreams were about to take a huge tumble and a big detour. And while anchoring the news live one day, I heard in my earpiece from the producer, "There's something on your face, there's something on your face. You need to wipe it off, you need to wipe it off." So I glanced down during the commercial break, and I saw the makeup was all breaking up. If you imagine the way desert clay kind of cracks and breaks up, and the bright red was coming through, which was all my rosacea. So I tried to cover it up with makeup during the commercial break, and it didn't work. And that actually has turned into what became a really long season of self-doubt, where every time I'd be live on television, I'd be thinking, am I gonna get fired? And I'd always hear in my earpiece, Jamie, it's still there, it's still there. I literally thought every single time I was at work I was gonna get fired, and I would spend most of my paycheck just trying to find makeup that would work, and nothing did. And then one day, I felt this whisper. Maybe you've had whispers in your life too. I felt this whisper that said, if you cannot find anything that works for you, why don't you figure out how to create something that does? So my gut, my intuition, my knowing said, you could do this. You can start a business and figure out how do you find the best chemist and how do you make an amazing product that's gonna help so many other people too. But my self-doubt said, oh, but you got no money, you don't know anyone in the beauty industry, you are not qualified. And I made the decision to dare to trust my gut, to trust my knowing over my self-doubt. And my husband, Paulo, also right up here in the audience today, my husband, Paulo, and I, we both quit our jobs. We poured everything we had into starting a company called It Cosmetics in our living room. Now, what I didn't know was from the moment that we went all in, it would be more than 3 years before we could even afford to pay ourselves a single penny, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rejections and no's. And during this journey, I realized even though there were thousands of beauty companies out there in existence, I had never seen one showing a model that looked like me, that had real serious skin issues. And I also realized, maybe you've had this experience too, growing up, I used to love seeing those beauty ads. I loved them, I always aspired to look that way, but deep down inside, they always made me feel like I wasn't enough. So when we launched It Cosmetics, I had this huge, kind of crazy at the time, wild vision to try to change the entire beauty industry. By, instead of using those like airbrush, photoshopped images and models, I wanted to use real people like me, every age and shape and size and skin tone and skin challenge, and call them beautiful models and mean it. But it wasn't being done yet, so nobody thought it would work, especially the experts. Every retail store said no. Sephora, Ulta, QVC, all the department stores. All of them said women will not buy products from images like this. And they'd always say that they'll only buy products from images of unattainable aspiration. Those were always the words that they would use, which means you cannot even look like that because it's not even real. And I was like, well, maybe people are sick and tired of buying products from, people that don't look like them. But I wanted to change that. I wanted to change it for every little kid who was about to start seeing those ads and start doubting themselves, and every grown person who still does. It is scary to trust yourself, especially when no one else around you seems to think you're right. After a few years of non-stop no's, a huge moment happened. You see, I'd always dreamed of launching our products on QVC, which is a live television shopping channel. It's broadcast to more than 100 million homes across the country. And when you have a product, QVC is huge. It's a huge deal because you can actually sell more there on QVC in a 10-minute window than in most store chains nationwide for an entire year. So it's massive. And I had gotten word that the head of QVC Beauty, a guy named Alan Burke, he's like a living legend, he wanted to have a call. And I thought, I have been sending them our products for years, like our samples, right? So many samples for years. And right now, as we're down to no money left, and we had no idea how we were gonna keep going, it's like, this is it. This is finally it. This could change everything for us. And when I got the call, I was so pumped up. I was actually pacing around our entire office, which was our living room, and I was like power posing. I was like trying to tell myself they'd be lucky to have us. And I got the call, and he said, hello, Jamie, this is Alan Burke with QVC. And he said, listen, I want to call you myself and let you know that we received your samples, all of them, and I wanted to tell you myself, I met with the entire buying team, and it's unanimous, you are not the right fit for QVC or for our customers. And I remember standing there, y'all, we were so close to bankruptcy at that moment. I remember tears start streaming down my face, and I went into pitching. I'm like, oh, but Alan, we are the right fit. And I told him all the reasons why, and he thanked me for loving QVC and said it's a no. I wanted it to be a yes so bad at the time, and I've been getting so many rejections for years, and I truly hoped that this would be it. But we kept going, and kept going, barely keeping the company alive, and we continued to get rejection after rejection. One potential investor who we were really hoping would be our saving grace, he even ended the meeting by saying, congratulations, this is a really great product, you should be really, really proud, but to be honest with you, I just don't think women will buy makeup from someone who looks like you with your body and your weight. That one, y'all, I cried in my bed for 3 days straight after. But every time I would get another rejection, I would meditate or pray, and I would keep getting this feeling deep inside that said, you're supposed to keep going. You need to dare to lean on your faith. You need to dare to believe even when it feels like no one else is. And I would write these words in my journal. Champions aren't made when the game is easy, and you are a champion. And what I know right now as I stand here, what I know for sure is that each and every one of you is born to be a champion too, and today is the day to decide to dare to believe that for yourself. It's true. After years of rejections and more rejections and more rejections and no's, a moment, a huge moment, it finally happened. We got one single yes that had the power to change everything. QVC finally gave us a yes, and I learned we would get one shot live on QVC to present our product in this 10-minute window and either hit their sales goal, which is massive, or not come back. And I learned I'd have to sell over 6,000 units of our product in a 10-minute window, live on air. And y'all, we were doing 1 to 2 orders a day on our website, okay? But we said yes, and we went all in, and we hired third-party consultants who are amazing. They help a lot of people, but they told me if I had a shot at succeeding, we would need to use what they called beautiful models to demonstrate our product in our one big shot, which to them meant they all had no skin issues, the same skin tone, and they looked like they were barely 18. But I knew doing that, doing what everyone else was doing, isn't what I was created for. And it's not what you're created for either. And I knew that I'd rather play my heart out fully to change the beauty industry, even if we tried and sold nothing. I'd rather stand for something than sell a whole ton of product but stand for nothing. So, in my one big shot when it came, it took everything I had inside of me to dare to believe, and I went for it. In my one big shot, while we were teetering on bankruptcy, and after years of hearing no's, I cast models of all ages to demonstrate our product, one in her 70s with hyperpigmentation, one in her 20s who was dealing with acne, models of all skin tones, skin challenges like me. I even wiped my makeup off to show my bright red, bumpy skin on live TV. Everything was on the line. And right as I was standing there in the QVC studios about to go live, I learned you are not even guaranteed your 10 minutes. See, they know by the second what's selling, and they know if you're hitting the sales numbers or not. So you could be a minute or 2 in, and if you're not hitting the sales goals, you might think you still have 8 minutes left, but all of a sudden your clock jumps down to 1 minute, and you're done. So I learned that. No pressure, right? I remember walking in, I remember the moment the giant on-air light went on, right on the cameras, and the countdown clock, the giant countdown clock started, and it said 9:59, 9:58. I remember the moment my bare face came up on national television. I had on 2 pairs of Spanx, not because I cared how I looked, but I was sweating so much that I didn't want to sweat through my dress on national television. It was so stressed. I remember walking over the models live on TV, every age and shape and size and skin tone and skin challenge, and calling them beautiful and meaning it viscerally in every ounce of my being. And I knew that we were a few minutes in. I didn't know how we were doing, but I knew I wasn't cut yet. I was like, okay. And then I remember, y'all, at the 9-minute mark, we had 1 minute to go, and I hear the host say, the deep shade is almost sold out. The tan shade is almost gone. And at the 10-minute mark, the giant sold out sign came up across the screen, which was wild. I start crying. Yeah, it's crazy. I start crying on national television, and they cut from me and went to Dyson Vacuum or something. My best friend Jackie, who I met right here at Wazoo, she was modeling. She had a full tattoo on her forearm. We covered it up with the makeup. It was so good. She starts crying. And then I remember my husband, Paulo, he comes rushing through the double doors of the studio. And I was just sobbing, and I was like, real women have spoken. And I thought he's gonna come hug me, right? He comes up to me, and he just looks at me, and he puts his fist in the air, and he's like, we're not going bankrupt. And I was like, ah! And he's right there. And that one airing turned into more than 250 shows a year, year after year. We grew to more than 1,000 employees and became the largest beauty brand in QVC's history, which is crazy. What everyone else said would never work changed everything. And here's what I hope you let take root. There will be moments, maybe even right after today, when people will underestimate you. There will be moments when even the people who you love might suggest playing smaller, safer. But you have a choice. Will you listen to the world's doubt? Or will you dare to believe in yourself anyway? Because the biggest breakthroughs in life happen not when someone else believes in you, but when you finally believe in yourself. Daring to trust yourself, daring to believe in the power that's inside of you, this will change your life. This is what allows you to live in alignment with your assignment when it comes to the calling and the purpose that only you have in this world. It's also so important to dare to fail and to redefine what that means. I wish I could tell you that the road to your dreams will be easy, but the truth is, it most likely won't be. You're gonna get rejected. You're gonna fall down. You're gonna question yourself. I know because I lived it. When I stood just 3 feet away from that major investor, right, and I was struggling, hoping our company would survive, and I really thought, oh my gosh, he's gonna save this, and then he told me, women won't buy makeup from someone who looks like you. I could have let those words define me. I could have made that rejection and failure mean I wasn't enough. But instead, I made the decision to choose to assign a different meaning to rejection every time it happened, and you can do this right now in your life too. See, for years, I would think, oh, failure meant I didn't have what it takes. But I decided to believe I have the power to make it mean whatever I want it to. And so do you. So when I would get painful rejections, even when they stung, I would intentionally decide to pull from a toolbox of meanings that I had created that would empower me instead of make me feel defeated. Meanings that I believe to this day are true of rejection and failure. And here's a few in case you want to add them to your toolbox today too. I believe rejection does not mean I failed. It means I'm victorious because I'm one of the brave ones willing to go for it. And so are you. Rejection is redirection. Another one is, it's happening, just not yet. I host a podcast called The Jamie Kern-Lima Show, and by the way, the first guest I had on my show was Oprah. She did her first ever 3-hour interview in her career, still processing that. And I love the podcast because there are so many great life lessons that guests have shared on the show that I've then added to my toolbox, and I think about them daily. One of them that I want to share today is from the interview I did recently with Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, where she talked about the power of adding the word yet to the end of sentences. Instead of saying, I got rejected and didn't get the job, say, I didn't get the job yet. I haven't gotten my book published yet. My idea or my art or business hasn't gotten traction yet. And this next definition is one of my all-time favorites because I believe this is a universal truth, no matter if you practice any particular faith or not. But if you have had that person who said the most painful thing to you, or maybe the job you thought you wanted says, no, you're not the right fit. Maybe that person pulled the rug out from underneath you and betrayed your trust. This applies to all kinds of rejections. When that happens to me, and it happens to all of us, I pull this definition from the toolbox. Rejection is God's protection. You could say rejection's the universe's protection. See, I believe your Creator will block your value from people who are not assigned to your destiny. And this belief helps me never take rejection personally. And when you don't take rejection or failures personally, it becomes a whole lot easier to dare to fail. In my journey, eventually after enough no's, after enough nights wondering if we would make it, after enough rejections to wallpaper my entire apartment, I kept getting back up every time I got knocked down, and we kept going and we kept growing. And in 2016, L'Oreal, the biggest beauty company in the entire world, knew we had created something unlike what other people were doing. What I was told over and over would never work had become one of the largest beauty companies in the country. And in 2016, L'Oreal paid $1.2 billion cash to buy the company I started in my living room, and they made me the first woman to hold a CEO title of any brand in their 100-plus year history. So I went... I went from waitressing at Denny's, and I love that job, by the way. I actually celebrate there all the time to this day. But I went from waitressing with a big dream and a whole lot of self-doubt to CEO of leading a billion-dollar company. I don't care how many no's you get. The key is to never let anyone else's doubt about you turn into doubt in your own head. Their doubt doesn't get to define your destiny. Anyone else's no doesn't get to define your yes. The pain of failure is temporary, but the regret of giving up lasts forever. And every no you hear is simply evidence that you're brave enough to be in the game, that your dream is worth failing for, your purpose is worth falling for, and your calling is worth fighting for. Failure doesn't disqualify you. Failure actually qualifies you for greatness when you dare to go for it. Oh, and remember the head of QVC Beauty, Alan Burke, who said, "You're not the right fit for QVC or for our customers"? Well, shortly after we launched onto QVC, he became one of my greatest mentors and dearest friends, and he still is to this day. He had been there for decades, and shortly after we launched on QVC, he retired. And then we hired him in a paid position on our advisory board. So the guy that rejected me was now working for me, right? Like, no one... I don't know who needs to hear this today, but no one can tell you you are not the right fit, and my hope and my prayer is that you never tell yourself that. Because here's what I know for sure. When you dare to believe in the power of your dreams, people might underestimate you. They might say, you don't have what it takes. They might even call you unqualified. But one day, they'll call you genius. People might doubt you or even call you hurtful names behind your back. And then one day, they're calling you for advice. They might say, you don't come from the right family. Your parents didn't go to college. You don't pray the right way. You're too tall, you're too short, you're too young, you're too old. Your body's not right, your cheeks are too red. Then one day, they're bragging to people how they met you. They might call you rejected, and then one day, they just might end up calling you boss. And let me get really, really real today, because I'm a Coug and we keep it real. They might call you, hey waitress, hurry up, man, I need my bill, while you're busting your butt, filled with self-doubt, trying to pay your WSU tuition. Then one day, they call you commencement speaker on WSU's stage in a stadium filled with the most diverse and powerful class of first-generation students in WSU's history. No one can tell you your dreams are too big. Turn to your neighbor sitting next to you and say, I dare you to dream big. Turn to the neighbor on your other side and say, you've got this. Lastly, it is so important to dare to be first, even when it feels lonely. When you dare to be who you truly are, when you dare to do things authentically to you, by definition, they've never been done before. Because there's only one of you in the entire universe. So when you dare to trust yourself and do it the way only you can, you're first. You're the first ever only you. So do not be surprised if not everyone gets it or gets you. Because there's never been a you before. And I promise you that the things that maybe others think are odd or quirky or wrong with you are actually the things that are most right with you. If I had listened every time someone told me to change what I was doing to succeed, there is no chance I'd be here talking with you today. And when you share an idea, I want you to remember this. When you share an idea that's never been done before, people will often doubt that it's gonna work. That's how it so often feels when you're first. And here's why this matters. If you're willing to be first, to be brave enough to be misunderstood for a while, you can change everything. Not just for yourself, but for every single one who's coming after you. Because history is written by the ones who dare to be first. You will have ideas. You will have ideas that others don't understand yet. You'll have dreams that scare even you. You'll be called crazy before you're called brilliant. And what I want you to remember is these words every time that happens. You're not crazy, you're just first. You're not crazy, you're just first. Class of 2025, when fear whispers you're not enough, you say back, watch me. When rejection stings, you're not ready, you answer, I was born ready. You are capable, you are resilient, you are needed. Not someday, not if you become more perfect, right now, exactly as you are. When you wonder if you are crazy for dreaming so big, remember the world doesn't need more people playing small. The world needs more people who dare to believe in the power of their dreams. The ones who know that Denny's dreams can become billion-dollar realities. The ones who know that rejection is not defeat, it's victory. The ones who know that they were never crazy, they were just first. You are worthy of daring. And class of 2025, today I dare you. I dare you to believe in the power of your dreams. I dare you to believe that you have what it takes. I dare you to believe you are more than qualified. I dare you to fail. And I dare you to believe that you're worthy of getting back up again and again. And I dare you to be first because you already are. And what I know for sure and what I'm living proof of is you can go from underestimated to unstoppable. You have everything you need inside of you right now to do that. And if you want to change the world, I dare you to believe in you and then watch what happens. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025! Go Cougs, I love you. Thank you, thank you.
You didn't even need the Go Cougs that we all use to get the cheers, right? Thank you, Jamie, for your inspiring words. That's a pretty nice example of what happens at a world-class institution that isn't too worried about trying to be elite all the time. It was absolutely wonderful. Your presence here today is a testament to what each of you can accomplish as you continue on your journeys. For those graduating today, their families and friends, this ceremony is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I encourage all graduates, families, and friends to stay for the entire event out of courtesy and respect for those who we honor today. Thank you for your consideration. The candidates for advanced degrees will be presented by Arvind Siam, Associate Dean and Associate Vice Provost for Interdisciplinary Initiatives from the Graduate School.
Greetings. Will the candidates for advanced degrees please stand and remain standing when their groups are called? Doctor of Philosophy, a Doctor of Education, Master of Science, Master of Arts, Master of Athletic Training, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master in Teaching, and all other masters. President Cantwell, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the graduate degrees as announced. You may be seated. Thank you.
The Carson College of Business, presented by Dean Deborah Campo. Welcome, Dean.
Will the undergraduate candidates from the Carson College of Business please stand? President Cantwell, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
It's a rowdy bunch. Will the undergraduates, the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, presented by Dean Bruce Pinkleton. There you go.
All right. Will the undergraduate candidates from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication please stand? Wait, you're already standing. You're awesome. All right. President Cantwell, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
And finally, the College of Education, Sport, and Human Sciences, presented by Dean Karen Thomas Brown.
Will the graduates and undergraduate candidates of the College of Education, Sport, and Human Sciences please stand? President Cantwell, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to their baccalaureate degree. Please sit.
All right. Are you ready? Upon recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Regents and the statutes of the State of Washington, I hereby confer upon each of you who fulfill its requirements the degree for which you have been recommended with all of its privileges and obligations. It's not quite tassel time, but it will be soon.
Will the graduates for Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Education please come forward? The candidates' names will be announced by Campus Chief of Staff Haley James and Aaron Carroll, Executive Director of Strategy and Communication within Student Affairs. Diplomas will be presented by Associate Dean and Associate Vice Provost for Graduate Enrollment Raymond Herrera, and Associate Dean and Associate Vice Provost for Interdisciplinary Doctoral Programs Arvind Sahaim for the Graduate School.
Adam Frost, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, Accounting, hooded by Professor Ryan Sommerfeld.
Stephanie Andler, Doctor of Education, Educational Leadership, hooded by Professor Rich McBride.
Ji Yoon Jennifer Han, Doctor of Philosophy, Hospitality and Tourism, hooded by Professor Jenny Kim.
Raimundo Acuna Luna, Doctor of Philosophy, Cultural Studies and Social Thought, hooded by Professor A.G. Rudd.
Dee Ju, Doctor of Philosophy, Hospitality and Tourism, hooded by Professor Jenny Kim.
Shakoya Dan Slayton, Doctor of Philosophy, Cultural Studies and Social Thought, hooded by Professor Stephanie Runninghawk Johnson.
Sean Parkinson, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, Management, hooded by Professor Jeremy Buse.
Keola Barano Jr., Doctor of Philosophy, Education, hooded by Professor Ashley Boyd.
Annabella Donadieu, Doctor of Philosophy, Marketing, hooded by Professor Andrew Perkins.
Antronique Kirakosian, Doctor of Philosophy, Educational Psychology, hooded by Professor Shanghai Dai.
Ying Chia Louise Warner, Doctor of Philosophy, Communication, hooded by Professor Amanda Boyd.
Onur Ramazan, Doctor of Philosophy, Educational Psychology, hooded by Professor Robert Danielson.
Dee Mu, Doctor of Philosophy, Communication, hooded by Professor Paul Bowles.
Kristen Harvey, Doctor of Philosophy, Math and Science Education, hooded by Professor Amy Rock McDuffie.
Christina Griselda Nickerson, Doctor of Philosophy, Communication, hooded by Professor Jessica Willoughby.
Johanna Thomas Zapata, Doctor of Philosophy, Math and Science Education, hooded by Professor Amy Ross McDuffie. Candace Chappelle, Doctor of Philosophy, Math and Science Education, hooded by Amy Roth McDuffie. Lauren Nearrider, Doctor of Philosophy, Language, Literacy, and Technology, hooded by Professors Joy Egbert and Jane Kelly. Mazen Alyobi, Doctor of Philosophy, Language, Literacy, and Technology Education, hooded by Professor Joy Egbert.
Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Education graduates, please be seated. And will the candidates for Master of Science, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, and Professional Science Master's degrees please come forward.
Elena Kostyachenko, Master in Business Administration. Randy Drew Johnson, Master in Business Administration. Aliyah Gidon, Master in Ed, Special Ed. Swati Kakarla, Master in Business Administration. Madeline Joyce, Master in Education, Master of Ed. Lang
Christine McManigal, Master in Business Administration.
Haley Bowman, Master in Communication.
Tamara Wilson, Master in Business Administration.
Jacob McKeon, Master in Kinesiology.
Zachary Ugansky, Master in Business Administration.
Emmett Cluse, Masters in Kinesiology.
Juan de Luna Lopez, Master in Business Administration. Zara Abedza de Zavare, Master in Kinesiology.
Takesha Stevens, Master in Business Administration.
Jasneet Nijar, Masters in Kinesiology.
Amanda Wynn, Master in Business Administration.
Giovanna Rhodes, Masters in Curriculum and Instruction.
Kimberly Keiko Ikeda, Master in Business Administration.
Ashlyn Phillips, Master in Strategic Communication. Robin Panmisai Piadod, Master in Business Administration. Brianna Perry, Master in Communication.
Catherine Erickson, Master in Business Administration. Nadia Alamgir, Master in Communication.
Wyatt Hazel, Master in Business Administration. CJ Jansen, Master in Communication.
AJ Paczynski, Master in Business Administration.
Anaya Clark, Master in Communication.
Mike Udell, Master in Business Admin, Exec MBA.
Fahima Khanam, Master in Communication.
Kelvin Miranda, Master in Business Administration.
Jihae Han, Master in Communication.
Kyle Beyondich, Master in Business Admin, Executive MBA.
Siobhan Judon, Master in Strategic Communication. Brandon Haskey, Master in Business Admin, Exec MBA. Adelane Isoria Ramos, Master in Strategic Communication.
Miranda Medina, Master in Business Administration.
Samantha Aber, Master in Strategic Communication. Sergio Aldrete Espejo, Master in Business Administration.
Isabella Mancuso, Master in Strategic Communication. Isaac Petrie, Master in Business Administration.
Danielle Smith, Master in Strategic Communication.
Raul Contreras, Master in Business Administration.
Rhapsody Shaw, Master in Strategic Communication.
Francesca Grand Maison, Master in Business Administration.
Lillian Swenson, Master in Teaching. Taurus Richardson, Master in Business Administration.
Cadence Compton, Master in Teaching.
Mallory Klushkin, Master in Business Administration.
Kylie Welcome, Master in Teaching.
Gabe Bauer, Master in Business Administration.
Christopher Pittman, Master in Business Administration.
James Knight, Master in Business Administration.
Allison Thiss, Masters in Teaching.
Yareli Sanchez Aguilar, Master in Teaching.
Brianna Padilla, Master in Business Administration.
Paige Beck, Master in Teaching. Jacqueline Dykeman, Master in Business Administration.
Austin Grotzer, Master's in Education.
Kaylee Anthony, Master in Business Administration.
Satchel McKee, Master in Teaching. Yi Min Chue, Master in Business Administration.
Dalton Cardoso, Master in Teaching.
Alyssa Jensen, Master in Business Administration. Debbie Johnson, Master in Teaching.
Zacharias Adebo, Master in Business Administration. Hayden Folfs, Master in Teaching.
Dylan King, Master in Business Administration.
Maria Alvarez Cervantes, Master in Teaching.
Julie Trico, Master in Business Admin, Exec MBA.
Yesli Peña Rodriguez, Master in Teaching.
Jamie Graves, Master in Business Administration.
Emma Marolas, Master's in Teaching.
Brisa Perez, Master in Business Administration.
Leo Nebaut Reichs, Master's in Athletic Training.
Alex Eid, Master in Business Administration.
Justin Jess Tamayo, Master's in Athletic Training.
Eric Tusvik, Master in Business Administration.
Madison Escobar, Master in Athletic Training. Ryan Collins, Master in Business Administration.
Wesley Tran, Master's of Athletic Training.
Andrew Malinsky, Master in Business Administration.
Matthew Fitz, Master's in Athletic Training.
Myra Montez Escamilla, Master in Business Administration.
Yevgenia Sidorova Zonov, Master in Athletic Training.
Caitlin Panucci, Master in Business Administration.
Cassie King, Master in Athletic Training. Ululani Larson, Master in Business Administration.
Erica DeBenham, Master in Athletic Training.
Meredith Thompson, Master in Business Administration.
Jessica Ramirez, Master in Athletic Training.
Katie Kirkendall, Master in Business Administration.
Charlie Apple, Master's in Athletic Training.
Micah McKittrick, Master in Business Administration. Kyle Oliver, Master in Athletic Training. Aaron Rapone, Master in Business Administration.
Colby Techt, Master in Athletic Training.
Rizwan Kurashi, Master in Business Administration.
Aiden Leonard, Master's in Athletic Training.
Crystal Wright, Master in Business Administration.
Emma Bennett, Master in Athletic Training. Jacob Fidel, Master in Business Admin, Executive MBA.
Madison Williams, Master in Athletic Training.
Isaac Obute, Master in Business Administration.
Casey Johnston, Master in Athletic Training. Talo Ely, Master in Business Administration.
Julianne Bilger, Master in Educational Athletic Training. Matt Dinsey, Master in Business Administration.
Blake Derringer, Master's in Sports Management.
Scott Dennis, Master in Business Administration.
Maya McCabe, Master's in Sports Management.
Justin Malloy, Master in Business Administration.
Peyton Kasner, Master in Sport Management. Jackson Klopp, Master in Business Administration.
A.J. Martineau, Master in Sport Management.
Patrick Horner, Master in Business Administration.
Brian J. Green, Master's in Sports Management.
Maria Guadalupe Reyes Carmona, Master in Business Administration.
Elise Unruh Thomas, Master in Educational Psychology.
Sydney Blair, Master in Business Administration.
Presented on the north side of the Coliseum floor will be the candidates from the College of Education, Sport, and Human Sciences diplomas will be presented by Dean Karen Thomas Brown. Graduates from the College of Communication will also be presented on the north side of the Coliseum and presented by Dean Bruce Pinkleton. Presented on the south side of the Coliseum floor will be the candidates from the Carson College of Business. Diplomas will be presented by Dean Deborah Kumpo. Candidates, please come forward.
Sophia Wilson.
Sophia Donahue.
Sandra Sanchez Avila.
Jenna K. Guggenmos. Alexis Garland. Mason Hagum. Zachary Luke.
Emma Franks. Jackson Dreyer.
Lauren Stone.
Noah Ebling. Paige Cody.
Dylan Warren.
Chloe Burnson.
Bryson Sleeper. Kelly Woodward.
Tyler Nordberg.
Azalee Ivester.
Vincent Orsillo.
Tania Henriques. Nathaniel Link.
Alexis Portillo.
Nelson Giorgini.
Lily Danielle Thompson.
Morgan Rout. Olivia Repass.
Ella Burmester.
Madison Sloniker.
Sophie Kalachinsky.
Madison Sickles.
Lauren Nelson.
Brooklyn Henricks. Dayanara Galvin Gomez.
Haley Dillard.
Adriana Plaza Garcia.
Adeline Arpin. Luke Fleming.
Rachel Lee.
Delilah Betancourt Daza.
Alejandro Felix Gonzalez.
Josephine Mattis.
Claire DeArmond.
Anna Thomas.
Alex Hogue.
Maya Sukovati.
Christina Renner.
Elisa Handelman.
Mia Cooper.
Bella Johnson.
Carson Talley. Kirsten Terwilliger.
Elisa Ottaway.
Shen Yu Chao.
Elise Moore.
Alexander Gavin.
Nina Victoria Rose Chittum.
Parastu Hariri.
Elizabeth Roybal.
Kirsten Farmer.
Kemper Michael. Hannah Meany,
Erin Sullivan,
Spencer McLean, Jesse Polson, Andrew Ramona,
Carson Harp, Sam Hawk,
Cody Holz,
Jackson Chin,
Emma Christine Lively, Caden Hughes, Lauren Hunter,
Ryan Kane,
Rebecca Walker, Joseph Iglesias,
Haley Munich, Jack Robertson, Riley Pelletier,
Gabriel Scott Jr. Howe,
Shelby Shimono,
Jack Looney,
Zoe Vogt,
Jordan Riley Holloway,
Kyle Sunedge,
Melissa Payton,
Ava Hubble, Gracie Jensen,
Madeline Ewer, Naomi Bray,
Kate Gardner,
Lucas Robison,
Bella Bates,
Kevin Cole,
Kylie Stewart,
Joseph Roback,
Kyla Klim,
Leon Neal, Marin Peterson,
Ryan Loomis, Sophie Clavino,
Josephine Rhine,
Jesse Gall,
Johannes Madison,
Sydney Schwartz,
Olivia Garcia, Paige Henney,
Blake Bush,
Lily Thompson,
Natalie Hoke,
Zoe Roberts,
Sarah St. Pierre, Sophie Scott, Lydia Sauer,
Katie Ryan,
Madison Bassett,
Lady Lisbeth Ferre Hernandez,
Kyra Rickenbach,
Rose Kitty,
Lindsay Streeter,
Emma Melton,
Hannah Talbot,
Caitlin Grubb,
Megan Swenson,
Mackenzie Cooper,
Sadie Sini,
Elise Palmer,
Lillian Daniel,
Rachel Simmons,
Yareli Ramirez, Lara Palladino,
Alexandria Burnett,
Avery Olson,
Grace Victoria Cullison, Kevin Fadlovich,
Savannah Malone,
Alexander Wayman,
Alexis Norman, Noah Mead,
Abigail Steen,
Hunter Ferris, Dylan Coombs,
Jonathan Hansen.
Dane McMillan.
Nicholas Huntington. JC Hernandez.
Kaylee Baumel.
Michaela Riverman.
Nathan Weller.
Megan Clavena. Caitlin Firmstad.
Becca Roy.
Jonathan Lee.
Haley Bungard. Logan Eves.
Donna Quackenbush.
Jordan Carroll.
Kelsey Preston.
Lexi Bershauer. McKenna Connor.
Jack Holt.
Carly Nigeman.
Leah Wegener.
Cameron McMines. Sierra Pillar.
Catherine Johnson. Luke Ingham.
Caitlin Bonzo.
Cameron Mock.
Cecil Sharumblo. Hannah Flynn. Akira Enyart. Lucy Barrett. Carter Adens. Aubrey Callahan.
Andy Hoople.
Alexis Cavara.
Brody Milbrot. Lauren McKinney. Ivan Maldonado Ramirez.
Ethan Arnett.
Brielle Sherling.
Kian Paul.
Momo Kamara.
Ho Pakai.
Thomas Weaver. Allie Words. Alana Tomlinson.
Megan Ratch.
Jack Shackett.
Lauren Benham.
Josh Cassis.
Allison Conger.
Maddie Holmes.
Braxton Mikesell.
Danny Faustino Maldonado.
Gracie Sather. Charles Waverly. Avery Thurston. Amanda Schneider.
Zachary DeBon.
Ella Marvin.
Joel Usner.
Caleb Cooper.
Joshua Wade.
TJ Gephardt.
Jake Tangway.
Trenton Hensley.
Delaney Reese Erickson.
Nathan Hensley.
Adeline Valette.
Nicholas Burnett.
Nolan White. Charles Townsend. Jason Warren.
Ethan Lewis.
Jonathan Terrazas.
David Castellanos.
Annika Guyman.
Bin Young. Sim Cass.
Catherine Hermogenes.
Owen Shaw. Milan Shirakawa.
Giovanni Contreras.
Miguel Angel Neri Cazares.
Noah Lang. Joey Keene, Jake Gwynn,
Konstantin Damov,
Dominic Murphy,
Jack Zemer,
Nicholas Meltz,
Harley Simon,
Elijah Palmer,
Amanda DeBolt,
Gavin Tyke,
Jaden Porter,
John Costa, Brianna Fish,
Hannah Reitz,
Logan Sparber,
Tallulah Granquist,
Nicole Morris,
Brittany Lemke, Leo Gutierrez,
Jessica Schneider, Elliot Wicks,
Ash Hollenbeck,
Aiden Schlecht,
Daniela Barrows,
Connor Sharon, Jacob Scott,
Jake Pauley,
Jordan Lai, Logan Johnson,
Jonathan Peters,
Makai Jones, Alyssa Johnson,
Allie Downing,
Kinsey Callagher,
Susan Sorn,
Callie Hildenbrand,
Chanson McAllister,
Anna Crawford, Ryan Aceto,
Alora Lane,
Ben Siegel,
Lindsay Owen,
Diego Vasquez, Chloe Vestal,
Hiram Futrell,
Anna Kozlowski,
Amel Barbour,
Zach Holland,
Harrison Rothschiller, Daniel Olson, Logan Preston,
Jonah Gamester,
Mattia Ferrante,
Brandon Massetti,
Anthony Dickinson, Lawrence Corvino,
Caitlin Goulart,
Leif Swanson,
Kaya Cosper,
Ethan Willems,
Kylie Ravenscraft,
Irina Kutsi,
Edith McCulick,
Maria Hernandez,
Brent Dishno,
Julia Clue, Adam Janish,
Sophia Morris,
Alexander Lahai, McKenna Kipp,
Angel Ramirez, Brianna Rodriguez,
Brianna Bernal,
Rihanna Gathers, Morgan Kotowski,
Haley Skinner,
Grace Riccardi,
Catherine Watkins,
Alyssa Anderson,
Claire McAllister, Caitlin Munford,
Harper Vandewiggy,
Cooper Peterson, Ezra Petros,
Nicholas Arico,
Haley Gorlow,
Andrin Bueller,
Ari Solorio.
Samuel Bustamante.
Olivia Russell.
Parker Downing.
Emily Place.
Justin Lucas.
Jake Blasco.
Courtney Stratton.
Keegan Danaka.
Aiden Hunt.
Owen Pershing.
Nathan Fleischman. Leslie Marie Davila. Willis Cresswell.
Sabrina Hicks.
Kaylin Riley.
Nathan Weller.
Mason Ray.
Stella Rockwell.
Lexi Couch. Hannah Alcazar.
Nina Parrish.
Ava Laporte.
Jennifer Oronia Fernandez.
Taylor Van Rooten.
Abigail Guler.
Luca Mitskaradze.
Olivia Greeley.
Brenna Peterson.
Jessica Horrigan.
Sienna Veto.
Tanyan Rude.
Hunter Sandal. Riley Walters.
Kyle Hole.
Natalie Wilson. Malia Tam.
Pace McMichael.
Amanda Longoski.
Gracie
Caitlin
Stalker.
Ruiz. Caitlin Ruiz.
Olivia Habib.
Caden Bruner.
Andrew Robinson.
Spencer Young. Alexis Vance. Ikaza Williams.
Sophia Frymouth. Colby Duncan.
Franklin Lincoln.
Colton McKinney. Leo Padua.
Casey Bradbury.
Jasmine Dre Rose Solang.
Christian Larson.
Drew Uwe.
Tommy Beeson. Gordon Bjorg III. Juan Castillo.
Elijah Uriza.
Daniel Moser.
Kanoa Aruda Starwood. Cole Clark. Angela DePaulo.
Tama Mamea. Olivia Nguyen.
Alex Liu.
Ian Mickelson.
Jordan Ikeda.
Chris Ayala.
Reed Mazzacano.
Owen Borson.
Michael Anthony Williams. Ellie Sudam.
Scott Harris.
Molly Williams.
Brandon Lee. Andrew David Johnson.
Leah Sweeney.
Elias Perdomo. Corey Fout.
Riley Bonzer.
Stephen Pettingill.
Luke Holtrup.
Jeremy Sealer.
Graham Holtrup.
Annie Tran.
Adam Belbosher.
Alyssa Shabata.
Franklin Lidra. Zachary Hockman.
Matthew Rickman.
Sean Entrikin.
Jack Lochran.
Isaac Aslin. Issa Cope.
Natalie Sweigel.
Catherine Coster.
William Mercer. Alex Mayer.
Reese Small.
Cole Monroy.
Zawadi Leon. John Kailea.
Gavin Shrove.
Ella Headland.
Adriana Arcega.
Rowan Vondrushka.
Rachel Knight.
Allison Ong.
Maddox Schaefer.
Victor Rodriguez. Andrew O.
Katie Hickey.
Lily Townsend.
Helen Ciarabi.
Hayden Weaver.
Cora Rude.
Colby Dixon.
Maria Hatem.
Dan Soranaka.
Paige Corbin. Frank Karidikis.
Grace Manamtim.
Anna Mitre.
Ronan McCafferty.
Mariah Davis Frame.
Cheyenne Boudreau.
Josefina Gonzalez Rodriguez.
Ava Bell. Riggs Darvin. Abigail Bennett.
James Harrison.
Zachary Oram.
Rafe Hauser.
Joshua McElroy.
Alyssa Welton.
Emma Langwin.
Isabella Mashoff.
Jordan Baird.
Reina Nava.
Sydney Angley.
Stefan Stowowski.
Alyssa Lay Blue.
Addie Sears. Angela Turner.
Shannon Flood. Caitlin Sickler.
Alexandria Graham. Cole Henley.
Emily Robinson.
Kelsey Gores.
Xander Piat.
Mason Brunson.
Kami Rogers.
Caleb Gleason.
Aiden Fitzgerald. Cameron Dickey. James Dans.
Kyla Elizabeth Kea Veavalani Lahela.
Alexis Brown.
Jack Sasaki.
Mia Crump.
Tucker Mather.
Axel Soltero.
Richard Roloff.
Christian Cuevas.
Abby Vance.
Samuel Prusa, Emily Nawoy, Desmond Moses,
Oliver Hackler.
Josiah Pike,
Sammy DeVries,
Maddie Raveling,
Ali Al-Bakshi, Max Caldwell,
Andrew Knutson,
Trevin Castles,
Jacob Schlosser.
Kyler Beyonder,
Jack McGonigal,
Connor Davis, Natalie Alford,
William Glaspie.
Connor McGee,
Julian Caballero,
Olivia Tom,
Kedzie Moe,
Tessa Bush,
Spencer Tall, Jalissa Tienkomsale,
Caleb Rivera,
Anna Samuelson,
Andrew Overa,
Paige Johnson,
Davis Delmage, Tashi Ferris,
Samuel Murray Fulton.
Maggie Kistler,
Olivia Mayo,
Sophie Carolyn,
Abigail Konopsky,
Brady Benson, Brooke Bovenkamp, Miguel Eduardo Fuentes, April Dawson,
Tara Wallach,
Mary Moe,
Zoe Kilinoyo Waialeale Spencer,
Lindsay LeBlanc,
Alexa Timchak, Katie Tatterson,
Maggie Rash,
Timothy Blasky,
Lauren Rendall,
Charlize Clutch, Lauren Lindblad, Amber Heineman,
Haley Talbot, Samantha Williams,
Greg Herrera,
Grace Calvo,
Audrey Harrell, Chelsea Lawnborg, Grace Geiger,
Nancy Fan.
Chloe Ekstrom, Darian Block, Jacob Carr,
Olivia Walker,
Bridget Newble.
Sky Landaz,
Emma Underwood,
Hannah Cruz,
Bailey Peffer,
Bree Williams,
Ella Kastner, Kara Lennonweaver,
Andrew Pearson,
Peyton Anderson,
Avian Martinez.
Noah Bridgewater,
Emily Schmalls,
Annie Egan,
Jarrell Sanchez Soria, Avery Wilson,
Jeffrey Myers, Alexandru Mischin,
Isaac Donovan, Alvin Azana,
Joey Ertley,
Aiden Christopher Skillstad, Evan Suarez, Suranath Nathan Trahan,
Nick Rodabaugh,
Abigail Arjo,
Seth Stern,
Hiba Ahmed,
Annabelle Pepin,
Nia Jackson,
Hudson Miller,
Nikhil Ganta,
Mason Baki,
Caden Hamilton,
Noel Brems,
Jacqueline Salvan,
Sienna DeCarlo,
Tegan Thompson,
Cameron Gibson, Ian Gould,
Lane Rath,
Daniel Crumley,
Morgan Pease,
Emily Garcia,
Kennedy Joan Chin, Emily Feemster, Gabrielle Bowman,
Lisbeth Ortiz Jeronimo,
Jasmine Halleck, Sergio Hernandez Vasquez,
Kyler Mitchell,
Emily Arsenault,
Braden Robinette,
Samantha Thompson,
Zoe Macris,
Crystal Solano,
Gideon Lagasse, Sadie Iverson,
Lauren Bonnell,
Hope Hendrick,
Ryan Donahue, Vaughn Bunker,
Henry McNall, Gibson Ridgewell, Owen Roof,
Nathan Scheisel,
Jake Langley,
Jared Carlson,
Luke Gardner,
Sean Thornton,
Kelly Kim Dow,
Jaden Riley, Haley Peternell,
Daniel Savage,
Rebecca Rahman,
Bryce Forseth,
Jillian Nielsen,
Samuel Lawler, Amy Kim,
Alakai Trotsky, Morgan Walser,
Liam Reese,
Grace LaFramboise,
Manny De Palma,
Mackenzie Manthai,
Trent Fistner, Elle Biggs,
Ajay Sinha, Elena Traeger, Bailey Short,
Anna Pokrayats,
Evan Backin,
Blake Riley,
Jack Crithfield,
Emma Westendorf,
Evan Mack, Maris Lacey Nolasco,
Blake Davidson, Nicole Capps,
Isaac Giordano, Angela Jaco,
Jake Wolthausen,
Thora Iverson,
Derek Nelson,
Tara Dukas,
Sasha West,
Aidan Balfour,
Brittany Perrier,
Jack Wise,
Ryan Conejo Saono,
Jasmine Jar,
Zoe Bradagum,
Sid Johnson,
Chloe Thamrin,
Jacob Peterson,
Katie
Maxwell Lee,
Katie Coletta,
Trevor Rubino,
Sam Bailey,
Dristan Owsley,
Joshua Wills,
Daniel Hanman,
Matthew DeGardi,
Cody Creco, Meredith Middlestead, Thomas Addison,
Cameron Biggs, Brina Blanc, Katie Farley,
Navdeep Grewal,
Julian Sanchez,
Dan Go,
Olivia Dinnell,
Abraham Morales,
Cole Finley,
Robbie Fletcher, Dylan Asclepiadis,
Zachary Miller,
Anatalila Puna Savao,
Mason Jurgens,
Brandon Fontaine,
Andrew McElhaney,
Abby Sile,
Tanner Jordan,
Isabella Cullen,
Maria Lopez Mercado,
McKenna Johnston,
Thomas Jacob Schumacher,
Sophia Price, Logan Radmaker,
Grace Donahue, Sophia Ferguson,
Jack Tillotson,
Sarah Puzankova, Jack Records,
Kaylin Woods,
Jack Gray,
Julian Young,
Jack Newble,
Caden Cummer,
Ashley Berge,
Roma Samala,
Rin Lee, Logan Johnstone,
Braden Buell,
Griffin Myers, Tobin McCoy,
Aziano Galliano, Delaney Hayes, Chase Hamick, Jaden Gubbard,
Alexander DeSimone,
Madeline Smith,
Charles Morse,
Hadley McKenzie,
Colton Ross,
Victoria Diane Ramirez, Marcus McCall,
Jane Ingmanson,
Henry Blair,
Abby Thonson,
Haley Carney Woods, Jordan Quixote,
Ryan Wagner, Josie Schulteis,
William Jennings, Caitlin Gordon,
Deal Rettig,
Ethan Henderson,
Drew Borby,
Sydney Banks,
Spencer Gehring, Zoe Lucas, Ty Harder,
Peyton Cody,
Will Wenrich,
Max Costoris,
Bryce Pennock,
McKenna Ash,
Tyler Hamlin,
Isabella Strano,
Jack Byers, Roxana Dadvar, Bobby Darcy,
Emily Margaret Nolan,
Ellie Stainer,
Sam Lane,
Josue Rivas, Ellie Abigail Richardson,
Cole Stanley,
Brinley Jackson,
Okome Onosode,
Lily Sigler,
Aaron Campbell, Cassidy Foltz,
Matthew Torgeson, Taylor Sauer,
Ryan Reckling, Ryan Ella Pixa,
Josiah Marino Johnson, Emma Halseth,
Owen Watkins,
Alexandria Rogers,
Ryan Stroop,
Morgan Boggs,
Zane Wimberly,
McKinley Mitchell,
Hannah Gibbs,
Alexandra Madsen,
Gyuwan Kim,
Sarah Clayton,
Clayton German,
Bailey Wolf,
Caden Brenner,
Caitlin McCarthy,
Jaden Taylor,
Emma DeCasa,
Daniel Jang,
Shannon Whiting, Niren Turner,
Megan Davis,
Samuel Perry,
Mary Fusner, Michael Arndt, Sophia Fex, Chase Eldridge,
Riley Neely, Alexa Red Elf, Miguel Perez, Brett Riggers,
Isaiah David,
Jack Gregory,
Grace Sloan, Lainey Slish,
Lizzie Flink,
Jaden Zepatella,
Jack Morrell,
Isaac Stum, Shelby Steinman,
Nolan Chappelle,
Michelle Yeoman,
Jacob Halverson,
Ani Shock,
Matthew Hughes,
Emily Weber, Beck Santanella, Regan Seclair,
Miles Soder,
Madison Hurley,
Landon Scott, Brianna Surface,
Jackson Parkhurst,
Carly Warby,
Lane Bloomquist, Abby Alt,
Oscar Giaquinta,
Marvin Tomervik,
Cole Bowen, Spencer Beck,
William Walsh, Jacob Taylor,
Peter Nelson,
Nathaniel Hess, Ben Jansen,
Jack Craig,
Ayub Jamal, Ryder Leahy, Luke Hirsch, Daisy Adeline Guerrero.
Sasha Chiplakian. Kaimani Alani.
Jamal Hassan.
Kelsey Fernandez.
Parker Haney.
Sabrina Heisey.
Benjamin Velasco.
Tyler Heinen.
Jaden Bergevin.
Jackson Kyle. Alyssa Garza. Pedro Lopez. Julia Giese.
Liam Palfrey.
Chase Hudson.
Colin Mendenhall. Gage Robinson.
Vincent Caloza.
Sinead Morrison.
Kainoa Sparman.
Josie Monty. Luke Reed.
Emma Vonnie.
Carter Ferentz.
Miguel Vela. Jacob Sellers.
Leslie Cardoza. Ryan Bias.
German Carr. Calder Hillis. James Ya.
Eric Cooley.
Adolfo Orozco.
Gavin Stimpert.
Takashi Nishiura.
Ryan Johnson.
Nicola Yamaguchi.
Philip Laycock. Kento Ichimura. Preston Horgan.
Anusha Bose.
Dylan Zhang.
Kaylee Patino.
Tyler Dallas.
Isaiah Christian Hernandez Martinez.
Braden Schofield. Ringo Wang. Oscar Salvador Velasquez Padilla.
Frida Areola Morales.
Cameron Landry.
Casey Shannon. Cooper Smith.
Jillian Klein.
Elliot Porter.
Ryan Hamby. Tyler Lee.
Cody Mole. Benjamin Naylor.
Kaizen Webster. Hunter Ziegler.
Jesus Alejandro Godinez.
Daniel Thompson.
Noah Burns.
Giselle Zuniga Ponce.
Nathan Bickle. Daniela Alpire.
Parker Metter.
Ren Shanahan. Diana Sagai.
Mariano Rodriguez.
Kaylina Delgado. Mona Al-Mansour. Catalina Darnell. Jackson Erickson.
Brooke Standish.
Pierre Mullabranch.
Allison Haish. Jess Lasaf.
Allison Reyes Davies. Jacqueline Petretti.
Doug Smith.
Kiyoshi Hall.
Orlando Cervantes Valentin. Isaac Eisenberg, Connor Durrance, Matthew Elwell,
Nathan Lamberton,
Luke Basanta,
Hobbs 2,
Amber Gabber-Michael,
Michael Sandoval,
Phoebe Allen,
Lauren Morgan,
Sean Gegg,
Savara Arabella Sharaf Khan,
Destiny Siegmiller,
Ashley Knight,
Ryan Kim,
Lauren Severn,
Joshua Fuller,
Junior Jarvis,
Christina Tynan,
Justin Jennings, Gavin Hagberg,
Nathan Flynn,
Hallie Peterson,
Benjamin
Olivia
Capsandy,
Weaver,
Mason Pickering,
Kaylin Schmitten, William Uzoma,
Sarah Scougard Bills,
Liam McGee,
Madeline Marie Gamble,
Daniel Yurkanen,
Colby Bolin,
Ryan Harris,
Cole Morschek,
Ian Nakanishi,
Karina Leinfellner,
Sebastian Sotelo Bissell, Ella Swangstu,
Trey Lane,
Josh Frazier,
Jaden Walker Fields, Anu Sergelen,
Madeline Kunkel, Louise Julia Garcia Grimaldo,
Brianna Corbusier, Isabella Barrett,
Ashley Schatzer, Jack Tanner Johnson, Linda Sanchez, Quinn Shillman,
Keisha Aurelie Guerra,
Jillian Snyder,
Stephen Mayhew,
Sophie Ziesmer, Kirk Tremblay,
Evan Harvey,
Tanner Spencer,
Sam Biggers,
All right. So there's two things to do now. One is quick. Before we conclude, we really owe a thanks to those who've been working and volunteering today to make this a special day for all of you. If we could give them a quick round of applause. For those of you that want to continue, we have a celebration at the Brailsford Visitor Center in downtown Pullman till 6 p.m. tonight. And now I would like to ask graduates of the class, I know, but it's cool. Graduates of the class of 2025, please stand. You may now move the tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left side, signifying you have earned your academic degree. Congratulations and go Cougs!
Well, before we go, we ask that you please be seated. This will conclude our ceremony. Graduates, please stay in place until the platform party has departed, and then you're excused by the ushers. Honor guards and mace bearer, please lead our recessional. Ushers, please excuse our Cougar graduates.